the ratio of the distance carried away by the water current downstream in crossing a river by a person making the same angle with downstream and upstream is 2 raised to 1. The ratio of the speed of person to the water current cannot be less than. So now try to analyze the pretty important problem. So suppose that this is the river and I'm casing here that this is the downstream case. Okay, so suppose that if this is the scenario, let's say there is a person at point A and it wants to cross the river like this. Suppose that it start traveling or swimming at this angle theta. But suppose that if this is the case of downstream, then let us assume that river is flowing with velocity x simultaneously. So x is the velocity of the river, and let us assume Vm is the velocity of man. Velocity of man, which is actually doing swimming. So now you need to see the absolute total velocity. So total velocity will be the vector sum of these two. So the velocity will be like this. So that means if I am drawing this thing from the initiating point only, so initiating point only, Vm will be like this. So let us assume this angle to be theta, which is making with river, and river is flowing with velocity x. So this is x. So the downstream case says it is moving, one component is coming along the reverse velocity. So if you do the component analysis for man, so this will be Vm sine theta, and here it will become Vm cos theta, and the net will be somewhere in this direction finally. So of course this is the carried out distance carried out. Let us say this is d1. Okay, so we can find out the value of d1. So we need to find d1 is equal to net velocity along the direction of d1 into time, let's say t. So we find that d1 is equal to, the net velocity will become, that would be Vm cos theta plus x. Clearly along d1, if you see, this is the direction. So along this direction clearly we have velocity Vm cos theta and also we have x. So this will be, the net will be Vm cos theta plus x into t. So this has to be our equation number 1. Similarly, if you take the case of the downstream one, let us have some modifications here in the diagram. So now this time the situation will become here. This was the perpendicular, and so this time the case of upstream instead of downstream. So let's say man is traveling like this. Okay, certainly we can assume this angle to be theta, but the direction of the river is again x. So clearly this time the component will become Vm sin theta similarly, and this will be Vm cos theta again. So here clearly, if there was no reverse speed or no reverse velocity, man should reach at this point. But as again man is probably coming to this point, and the carried distance is probably d2 this time. Okay, so carried distance is d2. So clearly the x, I'm assuming that x is greater than Vm cos theta in this case. So downstream case, so this will be, sorry, upstream case, so x is greater than Vm cos theta. That's why only it is going along this direction, because the final velocity will be, this will be x minus Vm cos theta, and obviously the perpendicular velocity is Vm sin theta. So the final velocity will be again like this. So this is the V net. So now again, in order to find d2, so d2 will be net velocity along the d2 into time t. So then d2 will be, so this time this would be x minus Vm cos theta into t. So I'm trying to solve in a pretty easy manner without even saying this is relative. I'm using the relative motion. Okay, now we have been provided that d1 raised to d2 is equal to 2 raised to 1. So now let us utilize that fact. So if you utilize that fact, what to do? Let us take the ratio of the expressions from equation 1 and 2. So d1 raised to d2, t into Vm cos theta plus x upon x minus Vm cos theta into t. So this t and t is cancelled out. This will be 2 raised to 1. This is Vm cos theta plus x upon x minus Vm cos theta. Now they want to get the value of ratio of speed of person to the water. That means ratio of Vm and x. So that means from here it will be 2x minus 2 Vm cos theta will be is equal to x plus Vm cos theta. So from here x will be is equal to 3 Vm cos theta. We want to achieve the value of Vm upon x. This would be 1 upon 3 cos theta. So this is the ratio we were looking for. Now, as from the question, cannot be less than, that means we are looking for the interested, like we are interested in the minimum ratio. So minimum possible ratio. Of course, if you see the expression Vm by x, which says 1 upon 3 cos theta, here cos theta should have the then maximum value, which should be 1. At that moment theta should be 0 degree. That means this would be 1 upon 3 plus 1, 3 into 1. So this should be 1 upon 3. That means 1 raised to 3 should be the answer, option number 1. So basically I am just trying to draw the conclusion. So the situation is that man should directly travel like this. So they are assuming that if I am assuming theta is tending to 0 or is equal to 0, that means man is traveling either like this or like this, which hypothetically which is not possible, because theta can never be 0 clearly, because if theta is 0, man can never travel, man can never cross the river, right? So in order to cross the river, theta should be greater than 0, right? That is the true case. Okay, and from that's why there will be certain value of theta. That means this ratio cannot be Vm upon x cannot be less than 1 upon 3. That means always it is greater than 1 upon 3. So of course option number 1 has to be the right choice for us. Important question, reverse Sumar problem.